Hey June, so let's take a look at this assignment. It looks like I like how you're writing some things, except for you're missing one piece. Notice there's we're trying to evaluate number 10, and notice that we don't know what it equals. It's unknown, so I'm going to put an X there for the unknown. And when you translate that from logarithm form to a regular expression, what's after the equal sign in log form is actually your exponent. So it should be 2 to the what equals 4. And in number 11, it should be 2 to the what, because we don't know what the log base 2 of 32 is. So really it's 2 to the what equals 32. Number 12, let me reread this from the start in log form. Log base 8 of 64 equals what? Now when you change this into our normal notation, that would be 8 to the what equals 64. Well, that one rings a bell. Yeah, I don't need a calculator. I know that 8 to the 2 equals 64. So to evaluate the solution, my answer is 2. And I think if you go back and look at 10 and 11, maybe you need to use a calculator to figure out 2 times itself. How many times is 32? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 if you need to. But it wouldn't hurt to just scribble that out on paper. I don't think it'd take you too long. These are all, once you include that unknown as the power, these all should be pretty solvable. This one is tricky over here, number 15. Log base 2 of 1/2 equals what? So my base is 2. 2 to the what equals 1/2. That's tricky. It's 2 to the negative 1. If you type in 2 to the negative 1 in your calculator, just so we can believe it. It's not evil to use a calculator, but I think we're trying to challenge you in just learning or reviewing your exponential powers and doing it mentally. But if you need to, 2 to the negative 1 equals 1/2 or 0.5. That's because 2 to the negative 1, we don't like negative powers. They go to the other side of the fraction bar, so that becomes 2 to the positive 1 on the bottom of the fraction bar. And then 1 goes up here, and 2 to the 1 is just 2, so that's 1/2. The rest of these, I think, look pretty simple-ish. 14, I'll do that one with you. Log base 4 of 1 equals what? So that's 4 to the what equals 1. Anything to 0, anything to the 0 power is 1. Check that out. And I think that'll happen another time here. So the answer to 14 is x equals 0, or the solution is 0. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Make sure you put that x in there and then show your multiplication. Like for number 11, 2 times 2 is 4. So in other words, 2 to the 2 is 4. 2 to the 3 is 8. 2 to the 4 is 16. I'm getting close. What does that x value have to be? You got this, June. Keep on working hard.